We need a cartoon for his ass.
What's good? What's
Welcome.
good?
Hi, y'all.
How y'all doing on this good Monday? On this good Monday, we unapologetically extra black today. We got some shit for
Extra black.
y'all. Texas, we got some shit for y'all that y'all ain't even seeing on the news. We got some shit for y'all today. It is your boy Alistair to the hip, Alistair A to the L to the E to the star, the hippie. You can find me on Facebook, Alistair the hippie. You can find me on Instagram, Alistair the hippie. And I'm working on my TikTok. Boom, Alistair the hippie. Take it over to my co-host real quick, like.
Royalty of Goddess. You can catch me on my Facebook, Miss Lovely Sherman, Mizzlovely Sherman. And you can also catch me on Instagram, Itty Bitty Sherman. I have a TikTok, so don't go on there yet. It's itty bitty. It's Royalty of Goddess, but don't go on there yet because I ain't putting nothing on there yet. So be on the lookout.
It's in the way. It's coming through. It's coming through.
Yes, it's coming through.
Yes, King of the Black Stop, King of the Black Top. This should be good today. This should be good because what we
How
gonna
you
come
doing,
through with,
sir?
Lord Jesus,
Yes,
Lord
it's a good
Jesus.
topic. As y'all don't know, today, we ain't seen it in the news. I don't know how we missed it, but
Because they ain't showed it.
COVID-19 is rising and it's on a rise. Mask is not required, not mandated. So they want everybody to take their vaccinations or just do what the hell.
I ain't taking no
So
damn vaccines. Fuck what you heard. I ain't taking no vaccines. I'm a conspiracy theorist about this shit. We didn't learn nothing from the Muskegee experiments where they were shooting niggas up with vaccines, but it was really was the disease that they were trying to vaccinate niggas from. We didn't learn that, and now we're back in the same shit again. Go get these vaccines; it'll help. But meanwhile, motherfuckers who are getting the vaccines are actually getting COVID too.
okay, so we do have a guest, and he is one of Dallas photographers, and he's phenomenal. He take good pictures. His name is Ross.
Rose.
What up? What up? What up?
What's
Hey
good? What's
Ross, how
good?
you doing?
Welcome to the
What's going
show.
on, my culture creator family? What's happening?
What's
Oh, we
popping?
chilling. I'm bored at home.
Surviving on a COVID Monday, bro. You know how that go.
For
Shoot, it's
real,
getting real,
right?
real up in these streets.
It's real as people allow it to be, bro. And that's
Hmm.
my opinion. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that can conquer us mentally is fear. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And because let's be honest, and not to be put in the situation that the baby's in, but for years we've been taught to fear AIDS and HIV. You know what I'm saying? But that didn't stop nobody from living. I feel like now with this COVID thing is putting people in a box and people are scared to live. It's like COVID's dangerous, but shit is more dangerous stuff out there. You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
if we look just recently in Florida, the waters was tainted like hell. You know what I'm saying? All the fish was
Mm.
dying and all. So it's all kind of it all kind of goes from what we're able to sustain as a person, you know? So
Like
Right.
your personal responsibility to yourself, keeping
Yeah.
yourself
yeah,
healthy.
Yeah.
yeah,
hmm So I mean, as a parent, I will send my kids to school with a mask on, hand sanitizer, and make sure I'm gonna check their temperature when they leave. I got a temperature thermometer at home, so I'm gonna check that. But besides the point, the government is like playing politics. Like we just just a number. That's all we are, a
Pretty much.
number. And
but let
like it really don't make sense. What you say, Ross?
I mean, we are a number. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the government right now is showing us it. They've been telling us all these years. We just ain't listening. Now they're actually showing us how much they don't care about us. You know what I'm
Hmm.
Yeah,
saying?
they
And
really
Mm.
don't.
I'm speaking on that as a military vet and as a black man. So I know how even
Yes.
those that defend this country, how they get treated, or how many homeless guys are out there that possibly can't get the vaccination because of whatever reasons. You know what I'm saying? So, and even the fact that they're not taking into consideration that everyone doesn't see life the same. You know, it's
Right.
one of those issues. Like you said, I applaud you for taking all the necessary precautions when it comes to your children, because
Hmm.
as a parent, that's your job. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
also, as a parent, you're supposed to show your children how to sustain tough times. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
don't have them
Right.
in the fearful mindset that, oh, I can't even hang out with my friends because you know what I'm saying, because of COVID. Like it's not it's not one of those things that I feel like we should allow to cease. You know what I'm saying? Our daily living. Just be
Mhm.
precautious. You know what I'm saying? Like
It's like
I'm
a new
going
flu.
back.
Like
Yeah.
some that we can't control unless everybody come together and make it to where we can minimize this COVID. We can minimize this virus. Like we have
And there's
like
like,
it takes a person to respect somebody else's, beliefs. I mean, some people don't want to wear masks. Cool, but don't go out and do outrage shit and say outrage shit because you don't want to wear a mask. That's not what we about to do here. I could care less that you don't wear a mask, but when you're in a room with me or we're in the same facility, I need you to have that same respect as I'm giving you that same respect as cover your fucking face.
hmm,
Cover. Like, and then you have ridiculous ass governor, Hot Wheel Abbott.
Hot Wheels leading the
Stop it.
way.
Stop
Hot
it.
Wheel Abbott.
Stop it. Hot Wheel.
Who don't
Hey,
care
we
about
finna make some
love?
shirts. Hey, we finna get some
Now he
culture
preaching
creative
to the
shirts. We finna
world.
get some Hot Wheel Abbott shirts. And he gonna be running from the vaccine needle. He's gonna be rolling away from the vaccine.
We're gonna have a little fire, a little flourish.
And with even now
He
taking
gonna
the
be
You
burning
know
vaccine,
rubber.
the
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 vaccine,
wings, the red bird wings. We're gonna put that shit on his ass too.
because it gives him wings. Them sure he gone. He running. He flying.
He
Flying
don't want to
faster
wear.
than
Reason
eagles.
why he said this shit, I'm telling y'all, this is what he don't want. He tired of the fucking mess. He don't want nobody wearing no mask because his ass is tired of it, and he want everybody to work because he tired that sending out money is gonna make everybody lazy. Which pretty much everybody is. Yeah, the government owes us that money. Y'all owe us
Hold
money.
on, say it for
Mm.
one more time for the people who phones may have went out, laptops. Say it one
Mm.
more time.
Yeah, the government owed us money.
Matter of fact, has anybody got their tax refund yet? I
What?
I hope
ain't.
y'all. I hope
I
y'all
still
do.
ain't got mine. Wait a minute.
I ain't
But
gonna
to
lie.
the
I ain't gonna lie.
parent,
Because of COVID, I low key kind of Wesley Snipes this year. So hopefully I can talk to them next year and we can get some arrangements. Cause yeah, COVID kind of threw everything off. So I ain't get a chance to really holler at them like that.
it
But
threw every, it threw
Shit.
everything off. But it it did some good, some it did bad. When we got shut down, it teach us a whole lot of shit. So you know when
Like,
you're on a go, so much on the go. When you working before, you was just on the go.
didn't have time to think
So
of what
when
you
the
really wanted to
shutdown
do in life.
happened, everybody was depressed. Everybody had what's that PTSD.
Baby, not me. I was living well through the lockdown. I was having
Everybody
so
had
much fun.
anxiety. Everybody had anxiety. Everybody was scared and frantic over this COVID. Hell, I caught the COVID. It was just mild. I didn't know that I had it until we took the test. But hey, like, just, you know, we ain't gonna do no another shutdown because they want money. That's all it is. Ain't no
But
more shutdown.
now, let's be real though. Like, let's be real. It was money made during the shutdown. It's just the small
Yeah,
businesses weren't surviving. So
Mhm.
regardless
yeah,
if we shut down or not, they gonna get their dollars because Bezos, he going to goddamn space and shit with our COVID dollars. Let's be real. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
He
Like,
is. He is.
dude been bored. Look, dude been stuck in the house. He like, fuck it, I don't even want to be on Earth no more. Like, and
He ain't the
as
only
I
one. He
and
ain't the
we, you
only
know what I'm
one.
saying, and I'm not saying y'all, I'm saying we did that because every time an Amazon package hit the door, we paid for his gas to go up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. And
so
guess what? He
I,
made some billions. Let me be your daughter. He made some
okay,
billions.
because I know I was on Amazon real hot, looking for an
Everybody
order
was
coming every
grocery
day.
shopping
but
at
at the
Uh,
same
Amazon.
time, like Hippie said, even though he said he had a great time during the lockdown, I feel as an artist because photography is my art, is my form of art, and I know plenty of musicians, I know painters, I know poets, I feel like a lot of people took that time to actually elevate. So it wasn't really as bad as some people make it seem. The
Right.
ones that really are complaining about it being bad are the people that need people around them. Some of us are
Yeah.
able to survive as the lone wolf. You know what I'm saying? Some of us actually think a little bit better when we're in our box and we can't got no distractions. So
right?
I feel like my personal opinion, the end of 2020, I mean, the end of 2021, the beginning of 2022, we're going to see some real live masterpieces on the big screen because a lot of these
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
film writers, a
yes.
lot of these, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to
Like they
eventually
actually had
see the
time to
beauty
sit
of the
down and
lockdown. It's just
yeah,
now people are still trying to grasp the reality of it happening. Because to me, I'm going to be real, and I'm 33 years old. So to be 33 years old and put on punishment by somebody that ain't my mama or my daddy, I felt some kind of way.
I was sneaking out every night, every motherfucking night. I was sneaking
Me
out. I was
too.
sneaking
For
out the
real.
window. I ain't
Me
got time to be on
too.
nobody's punishment. Fuck that. I got a life to
Yeah.
live.
Hey, I run out there with the mask on. Just I'm not.
Yeah.
I gotta breathe. I gotta breathe. Let me give me some air.
And then too,
Shit.
like, there's ways of fighting COVID without even getting the vaccine. Like, you can do
Herbal,
herbs and stuff.
herbals,
Gin-
herbs,
ginger root,
There's
turmeric,
ginger,
like lemon tea, all that shit. You can
green
take all that
tea,
shit. Yep.
all
And,
that stuff.
steam your body because
but
it ain't nothing but mucus in your lungs. So steam the mucus out of your lungs, and you ain't got to worry about this shit. Matter of fact, smoke something that makes you
Yeah.
cough and get that shit out. I ain't
Matter
had
of
where's some
fact,
wood at. I ain't
matter
had
of
COVID.
fact, they asking detox. The fuck you mean? Detox.
Hmm. Sponge that shit out
but
your body.
but
Sponge it out.
that goes back to what we were talking about earlier, the almighty dollar.
Mm-hmm.
Big corp don't want to hear that shit. That's why videos from Dr. Sabi and these other herbalists that went viral that you can't find them nowhere. That's why the books on these visitations and things that are natural to us, it's hard to find. You know what I'm saying?
You're
Like,
right.
Because they don't want us to find them.
it's certain stuff that we naturally need and naturally we should be able to consume, but we complain when we got to go to Whole Foods and pay top dollar for something that's healthy, which is wrong because I shouldn't be paying $14 for an orange. Like, I shouldn't.
That part.
Like,
That
I shouldn't.
part.
But at the same time, with sacrifice, you know what I'm saying? With sacrifice comes financial sacrifice. So sometimes we got to
Right.
get into that. Now, I feel like it's a chain reaction. You start eating healthy, you start thinking healthy. Once you start thinking healthy, you start making healthy decisions. When you make healthy decisions, you make healthy money. Therefore, you can
Right.
provide for your healthy living. So
Right.
it's process. The whole saying of it takes money to make money, now it's in the forefront.
Yep.
Because yeah,
Right.
look at
Yeah.
all these rappers. They constantly telling us, yeah, I already had 1 million. Now I'm up 30 million because I invested 10,000 in Bitcoin. Like, well, nigga, I can't do that. I don't have 10 down to invest in Bitcoin. So
Shit.
now our opportunities are a lot more broader, you know what I'm saying? But it's
To
all
conquer
about
life.
finding
Yep.
your financial lane. Once you once you learn that financial lane, then everything else is just gonna fall into place. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
that's running.
yeah. Let me point out something. I think Cock for Life, the Cock for Life, he said we should start learning how to grow our own stuff. Yeah,
That
I
part,
believe
yep.
so. We need to.
Because
Because
they
damn,
putting shit in everything we
Hold on.
eat.
Matter of fact, since he mentioned that, big shout out to Waka Flocka. I don't know who follows Say Cheese on Instagram or whatever, but he recently posted a video of Waka Flocka. Waka is actually farming now. Like Waka is one of the names in hip hop that I recommend a lot of these young brothers to look at, not look up to, but look at, because you always, to me personally, you're supposed to look up to yourself. But it's brothers in this world right now that are real live, unapologetically black,
Mm-hmm.
and they making a difference. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Walker is one of them. Like he said, we need to start growing our own products. Now, don't get me wrong, that comes with the fight from the government. Because
yeah,
anytime we try to sustain
Shit,
ourselves as a culture or as a
they got
unit,
to
they
step
find a
in.
way
They
to
got to step
dismantle.
in.
Always do it. The Black Panther Party, they was providing food, they was providing health care. Guess
but
what?
they
They made them
lazy
terrorist
out
organization.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So we have to be careful in what we pursue, or we actually have to understand the avenues that we need to take to where it won't be as harsh. You know what I'm saying? It won't really,
yeah,
because a lot of us are not willing to right now. A lot of us love living, so we're not willing to die for the cause. And when you
Mm.
start getting something as simple as collecting rainwater, growing your own fruits and vegetables, you know what I'm saying? Like, you a threat now.
And
You a
start getting
threat
yeah,
to the
arrested for
to
that
yeah.
you a
shit.
threat to the dollar. You a threat to the society in America. So that's something that collectively we do need to come together and figure out how to do. Like, real talk, square
Community
And
business.
gardens and
I know
whatnot.
another young fella. His name Quincy. His name Quincy, but he go by QP. He is and have been growing like fruits and vegetables and stuff. I don't know if y'all have followed him, but y'all need to go follow him. He's a artist. He's a Dallas artist. Have nobody like notice him, but I will put him in like a link or something to where he
Uh-huh.
can come and watch this. But yeah, we all need to grow our shit. The fucking
NLE.
meat that's probably got virus. God dang. The meat that we eat, we probably got virus in that shit too. So
Hell yeah.
hey,
Yeah, and that's the thing too. You know, we're so, we as humans, we're so trustworthy. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And that's the flaw of it. We trust them because my personal opinion, it's not necessarily the foods that we eat, it's the foods that are processed. You know what I'm saying? It's the process that the foods go through. So
yeah,
because if we look at it, let's be real, man. Our great grandparents and stuff, they was eating pork chops and all that, you know what I'm saying? And they was living to be 90 and
Chitlins.
100 plus, and they was healthy as an ox at 70, 80 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of the stuff that we've incorporated into our day-to-day life, we don't understand how it affects us because we feel like it's a part of our life. A lot
Because
of
we've been
people's
taught it so
brains are
long.
fried right now because they constantly got a cell phone up to their ear. All day long, they got a cell phone up to their ear. Their brain is fried. You know what I'm saying? Like, you sending all this like magnetic pulses and all this through your body on a day-to-day basis for hours at end, and wondering why you getting headaches, wondering why you couldn't remember where you parked your car at Walmart. Like,
That right there, you just touched on something. The brain waves. The 5G, that 5G radiation, that fucks with people. That radiation's fucking with people, fucking with your like it's radiation and it's fucking with your breathing system. So you think something's wrong with you. You go to the hospital thinking it's COVID. It's not COVID. It's just radiation from the fucking 5G. And then you go to the hospital and they test you for COVID, and then they tell you, oh yeah, you got COVID because they just fucking gave it to you. It's all
yeah.
a fucking scam. It's all a fucking scam. It's all a fuck. I really want to burn some shit up. I want to blow some shit up, but
no, no, no,
I'm
no,
too,
we not. Hey,
I'm too,
look, no, no,
I'm
we
too
not
pretty to
doing
go to
that.
jail.
We
That's why
not
I ain't
doing
doing
that.
shit.
Look, hey, they just gave old boy in Florida like double digits for burning down the champs or the Foot Locker or whatever. We not gonna do that.
Yeah,
They bimmed his ass up. They gave him. I don't want to say, if I'm not mistaken. Matter of fact, what my tablet let me look. I can look and I get
Dang,
back
oh
to y'all in
shit,
a
I
split
can't
second.
believe that.
shit.
But I
I,
think they gave Buddy 11 years, if I'm not mistaken, man.
I ain't gonna blow nothing up. I'm just talking shit because I'm too pretty to go to jail. I'm too
Uh,
pretty to be in prison system. I can't. Nope,
I'm
nope.
one. Yeah, I can't do it. I no.
I'll be passed around like a box of cigarettes. I ain't got time for it. Nope.
I'll be crying.
Straight and narrow here.
Put me in solitary confinement. Put me
Put
in
me in the
solitary
hole.
confinement.
I will shake a motherfucker real
I'm not
quick. Put
coming
me in
outside.
solitary
Send me
confinement.
my food. Send me my food. I'm not coming outside. Fuck you, bitches.
I don't need to be with them no way.
Fuck you.
I don't belong here. But nah, that's fucked up. Like that's fucked up. The government literally is making us think we're sick by the shit that they're doing, and then we go get their test, and they tell us with their test that we're sick, and then we get their medicine that they just whipped up, and now
And
we're sicker.
yeah,
Motherfuckers is dying in the
Because
streets.
that's my thing. I'm not good with having a trial run shot in my veins. Like,
I ain't no damn
and don't get
lab
me
rat.
wrong. And don't get me wrong at all. Like I said, I was military. So when you go to boot camp, anybody that's watching right now that can vouch for this, if they've been to Navy boot camp, I'm not sure. I can't speak for Army and rest of them, but I'm pretty sure it's all the same. But you literally, they make you strip down all your clothes. They put you in an assembly line and y'all walk through. And as you walk through, you got people on each side poking you. Some of them 2 and 3 needles at a time. You go through, you get about 10 or 11 shots, I believe, somewhere up in there. And you go on about your day. So the process of everything that has already been shot. Look, see, yep, Croc said yep. So
yeah.
and the last and Croc, look, Croc, listen to
He
me. The
don't
last one
agree.
is the peanut butter that they give you in your ass and tell you to sit down and roll around. But yeah,
What the
that's
hell?
the Tennessee.
They did that
But
shit.
so yeah, so now
What
it
kind of
really
freaky
hasn't been.
dicky?
It really hasn't been. It really hasn't been. It really hasn't been too much to me for me to think about in regards to whether or not I want to do it. I've been that experiment. I've been that guinea pig. I'm not finna play them games no more. I'm not. Yeah, Mike
You
Jones. It's
remember
like that. It's real real.
Yeah.
It's
Thank
real
you
you
for
real.
your
remember the
service. Thank you for
Tuskegee?
your services, sir. Thank you for your services, and don't
You
do
I
that
be
shit
having to tell
again.
myself thank you sometime, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Shit.
You remember the Tuskegee experiment?
That part.
And we're just
So
doing this shit again. We're
a
just
lot of people
repeating
don't know
history.
that history. A lot of people don't know that history. It's where they
Just
shot
shooting people up with syphilis.
people up with syphilis, and it was a bunch of men and boys,
Black,
men and boys,
melanated men and young men.
and it's like when they get that experience and they come out now in this century, in this era, they coming out with new shit, new virus, new fucking vaccines for certain shit that give you the fucking side effects up to everything. Because I'm not gonna be no experiment, but you have to go and look at the history. Google it, research encyclopedia or something. Go look at your history and what the fuck they done did to these people. It was totally wrong. Now, if
Mm-hmm.
we in a pandemic like this, hell, I didn't know what the fucking pandemic was. I was like, what the fuck is a pandemic? I know an epidemic. What the fuck is a pandemic?
For real,
They
for real.
pulling out words now. They making up words now.
So
Oh,
yeah, so it's like they come out with this shit and we don't know we can't trust this shit because
Shit, we can't trust the government.
we can't trust the government. They like to kill our people to lower their population. But when all these people have kids, it's too many population. It's too many people in the population. Fuck you.
We ain't China yet. We can have as many kids as we want to.
Shit.
And
It's
then
just
too,
ridiculous. I,
I
I,
just
I, I don't understand it. It's just ridiculous. Like I would not like be an experiment. I will not allow my kids to be a fucking experiment. Like people is out of their fucking minds right now.
man, look, I'm gonna be real with y'all. When it come to the pokey poke, listen, my sister is an RN. My sister is an RN, and then also my girl is in the medical field as well. She's an RN as well. When they both told me that they had speculations about it and trying, that certified it for me. I'm good. I'm good. When people in the medical field are having doubts about it, you know what I'm saying? Because if the medical field was strong and listening and was like, yeah, this is what you need to do to that, then I may be a higher to listen. But as of now, with two of the most important women in my life telling me, I'm good. I'm good for now.
Y'all, let me tell y'all something. Y'all noticed the physicians and the doctors that's caring for people? They ain't healthy. So they can't tell you shit about being healthy.
At all.
They struggling day to day just like we are.
About being healthy and what you need to eat and how to survive and how to be healthy. They can't tell you shit because their ass ain't even healthy. You see their ass coming out the back
doctor's
office and they damn belly as big as a turkey. Yeah.
Come out there coughing and shit. Now let's see what's wrong with you. See what's wrong with yourself first.
They fucking pregnant. But them doctors
she
can't
said
really,
they pregnant.
Doctors cannot tell you shit because they not healthy. They not fucking healthy. Now, if you see somebody that's healthy, look healthy and shit, they can tell you some shit. They can say, hey, yeah, this is what you need to do. Some people, them doctors don't even give a shit. They just want their paycheck. They want their money.
That's all. Some doctors be drugged up and shit.
A little insight on that part. They get paid just to see people anyway.
Yeah, they
get X amount of dollars for having a certain amount of patients listed. So now, those that are thinking about getting a vaccine that are still in limbo, let me put this in a perspective for you. If I was a drug dealer, and my plug, my big dog that's sending me everything that I need to supply the city, he tell me, hey, I'm gonna give you an extra 500 for every one of these that you get off. You don't think that I'm finna push this in your face every time I see you? I know you necessarily don't need it. I know you only use the product on the weekends when you party because you work all throughout the week. But guess what? Because he gave me an incentive, I'm finna call you on Tuesday night like, hey, I got this new shit in. I need you. You know what I'm saying? You want to try it? Like, hey, so would you be like, well, something ain't right, dog? Like all of a sudden you hustling a little too hard. What's going on? Like you behind on child support, bro? What's going on? You finna go to jail? Like why you know what I'm saying? Like I'm finna start questioning some stuff. So I feel like people really need to be questioning their physicians as to why are you trying to get me to do this? Yeah, what am I gonna benefit from it? Because I lost it when I seen the poor woman, the older white lady. She wound up getting it, and she ended up with the Michael J. Fox. I mean, not to say it like that, but you know what I'm saying. She had the twitches, like it was a nerve,
Parkinson's,
the polio,
something like that.
Parkinson's.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. She had something like that, and so it was simply from her getting the vaccine, and I was like, that triggered your nervous system like that, like you know what I'm saying? No, and if you go back and look, they've been mentioning or talking about COVID since January. Prior to that, whenever Kobe Bryant passed away, one of the newspapers, I want to say it may have been the LA Times or one of the big New York newspapers, but there was a side article about COVID. And that was before it hit the fan. You know what I'm saying? That was during that window when everybody thought that they had this unknown flu. Everybody had flu-like symptoms, but it wasn't a flu. They didn't have no test for COVID, so they couldn't tell everybody what it was at the end of, at the end of 19, going into 20. You know what I'm saying?
It's like every other disease then disappeared. The flu disappeared, allergies disappeared, the common cold disappeared. If you die, everything is from COVID now. You got a heart attack now, everything that's COVID.
It's COVID.
Like, I remember my sister, my mom, my niece, and my nephew, all in the same car, went to go get tested for COVID. The only person that was tested positive was my sister. So how the fuck all of them is so contagious? How the fuck all of them is in the car and only one person got tested positive for it? Y'all lying. Somebody's lying somewhere.
Yeah.
Like I don't discredit the fact that some people have actually got COVID. Some people actually have died because shit. Some people died from the flu when it first started. Some people died from the swine flu when it first started. So COVID is just a new flu that just started and people are gonna die. Next year, next couple of years, it's just gonna be, oh well, come get this COVID flu shot.
Yeah, but everybody just need to take care of themselves. Drink plenty of water for
Stay
one thing.
hydrated.
If you're drinking alcohol, please drink some water too.
Yes, definitely,
Fucking
definitely do
detox
that.
too. Detox. Smoke
Definitely.
you some herbs
Mm, praise God.
or steam some herbs.
Okay, that too. That too. I mean, that helps too.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, people
Oh,
do need to do their research. I'm a firm believer of doing research. You can fucking Google.
Hmm.
If you can't Google YouTube some shit, go pick up an
and don't get me wrong.
encyclopedia.
And don't get me wrong. Like fam just said, do your research, but at the same time, don't rely on the internet for your research.
I
Right.
was
The
just gonna
Because
say,
internet
go
is
back to the
so tainted
library.
nowadays
Go
because
back to the library.
I look at the trend of I look at the little funny trend of who is this wrong answers only, you know what I'm saying? Like when it comes down to 50 years, 100 years from now and they need evidence of what we had going on back then, it's going to be so tainted. Ain't nobody going to know what the hell. Ain't nobody going to know what's true. Just
It's
like
gonna
you
be so
remember, I
much
know
fake news.
y'all seen the picture of the white boy, and they was like, in 2072, they gonna tell everybody this was Tupac. You know what I'm saying? Like he had the tattoos on his
yeah,
stomach and all that. Like
yeah,
we gotta start really concrete and valid information. We gotta start making sure that we are passing this valid stuff on to our children, on to our nephews, our nieces, because even me, I've always been somewhat of the black sheep of the family when it came to religion, when it came to medicine, when it came to just getting out the hood and developing. I've always looked outside the box. Now that I'm 33 years old and I got older cousins that are 38, 40, you know what I'm saying? My older sister, they're coming to me now like, hey, you wasn't all the way crazy. Like it's starting to make sense now. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
The information
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
that was provided for us at one point in time was limited to our grandparents and our parents. And they only told us what they knew, you know what I'm saying, what had been told
Mm-hmm.
prior to them. Now we can actually go out and engage in conversation with other people of other walks of life and actually conclude our own conclusion. You know what I'm saying? We can actually come up with our own validated information because not everything has a right answer.
Right.
Everything is
Everything
not, you know
doesn't.
what I'm saying? Because if we on a simple premise of if we was to go to Europe right now and ask a grade school child how many continents it was, they'll say six. You come to America, we say seven. They recognize South and North America as the Americas as one. So
Right.
really, there's no wrong answer. You see what I'm saying? Because that's what
Hmm.
they've been taught.
It's just
So if
his
that's what
story.
they've been taught, and technically that's what they run. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Yeah. But yeah, everybody go pick up an encyclopedia. That's a book. You can go to the library. Go
Mm-hmm.
to the library. Yeah, everybody need to go read a book. Shit.
Yeah, read
Everybody
up
need to
on
go
herbs, read up on CBD, not just marijuana, not just THC, but read up on CBD,
ADD.
cannabidiol, because the way THC gets you high, CBD gets you healthy.
Yeah.
CBD fight shit in your blood. Now mix CBD and THC together, nigga, can't nothing get in your system. Can't nothing fight that.
No,
Can't
can't.
nothing fight. Oh, the only thing I got from COVID was a cough, and that's because I smoked too much weed during the whole situation. I ain't never had a listen. Blunts
Hey,
saved my life. Blunts saved my life. Blunts saved me from COVID. Yes,
but
God.
I want to talk to the parents. If you have your kids, kindergarten and to up, please put some hand sanitizers in their bag, hand sanitizer wipes, check their temperature. They're going to check their temperature when they get in school. They probably still will do that. If your child is sick, keep them at home. Go get them tested. School's going to test them too if they've been sick. So go get them tested. And they have COVID, keep them out for 14 days, please.
And let me iterate on something real quick because you You know what I'm saying? Keeping the kids home if they sick or have symptoms like that. I know parents out there, I know y'all feel like y'all gotta go to work. I know y'all do. But I promise you, it's gonna be a lot more expensive to bury your baby. And
Hmm.
that's not, you know what I'm saying? It's that job don't give a damn about you, don't give a damn about your kids. You know what I'm saying?
Took
So
the
if
fucking number
something
for them
does,
anyway.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So always, and probably people gonna probably roll their eyes and be like, he ain't have to say that. But I'm saying, always put your babies first. Always put your family first. You know what I'm saying?
Your household is
Even you yourself, if you're even suspecting that you have any type of symptoms that are abnormal, you know what I'm saying? Take precautions. Because that is, I'm not saying live fearful, but take precautions. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because for it's simple as for those people that work at night, you know what I'm saying, they have to travel at night. They worry and they take the necessary precautions so won't nothing happen to them. You know what I'm saying? So they won't be taken advantage of. That's all you got to do. Just take the necessary precautions. Don't be, you know what I'm saying, fearful, but understand that it
Don't be
can happen
fearful,
to
be
you.
smart.
Yeah, it
yeah.
can happen to you.
And you know what? Let me elaborate that too. We have the people on the front lines, the doctors, the nurses, the CNAs, the LVNs, who the whole 9 yards. We have them on the front line. So in order for them to help us stay COVID free, we got to help them too. We got to help them. We gotta help keep everybody at the hospital because the shit is filling up. All the
Hmm.
hospital beds are filling up, and your ass ain't gonna have one if you have COVID.
You're gonna be sitting in the hallway coughing on everybody to walk past. What is that? A flu? No, you just got COVID now. Ha ha.
Uh-huh.
That was not a good laugh.
I mean, I know it's
That was a real you got COVID laugh. That was
you got COVID. You better go
Got to
home
be more
and
careful.
you better go home and mix up some herbs.
Hmm. And steam. Get some steam in your lungs, steam your body because that helps get that shit out too.
Detox. I'm gonna tell you, detox will help you get all that fucking mucus out your ass. I don't even know why people are so afraid to detox. That's the main reason why it keep y'all from being sick.
It's called detoxing, man. Get all the toxins
And it
out your
cleans your
body.
colon. It cleans your colon. If you have a lot of shit in your ass, it cleans your colon.
If you full of shit, clean your
and
colon.
look, it's funny because it's funny because when you hear somebody say it, it's hilarious, but it's like that's actual knowledge, like that's real shit, like no pun
It's funny.
intended, but
It's funny because it's true. Get that shit out your ass.
Yeah, like the cop that died. Yeah, so yeah, he passed away because he had COVID. And people that are vaccinated, you can still catch it. There's no,
Clearly, because
I'm
that's happening.
vaccinated, I'm protected. Fuck that. You're gonna get sick too. Um, Please like and follow and share on YouTube and Coaches Creators website. I mean page on Facebook and YouTube.
You can find us there.
I'm
all day
messing with my
long.
poet.
That's in the producer's messages. I'm scared to click up there because every time I do, it clicks me on the fuck out.
No, no, seriously. Everybody needs to detox. When you detox, that shit will clear all the fucking mucus out your ass. And
Hmm.
clean and furthermore, when y'all don't detox, that shit will stay. That's how people get really, really sick. That's how people really, really get sick because you have mucus built up in your body, and then your intestines is gucked up with fucking toxins, and all this shit is stuck together, and you have like pellets and shit all up your ass. So go detox.
It's this stuff
Go.
I used when I detoxed called Shilajit, Shilajit. I was taking that and I was taking it to decalcify my pineal gland, which I don't know if happened or not. But anywho, what really happened was like all the toxins in my body and shit just started coming out. Like I was chunky and I detoxed and weight was just falling off Cause shit, well, shit was
I
That,
expensive.
don't
that,
know
that,
if
I ain't gonna
y'all
lie.
know.
That's what I'm worried about, bro. I don't think I ain't got a few pounds to sacrifice, cuz. I don't think I'm gonna be around this bitch down
I don't know
bad.
if y'all. I don't know if y'all know this brand called TLC, Total Life Changes, but it's a detox. They have like yeah, stop eating food that you know stop eating processed food too.
We got
We
you.
all
Overly
stop eating that
processed.
shit. McDonald's, y'all food nasty now. I had to go
Hey,
get some
stop eating
McDonald's.
that. Stop eating food that produce mucus. That's real talk. That's real live
Yep.
what it is.
I went
I ain't
to
gonna lie,
McDonald's and
but
they damn food don't look right no more.
I ain't gonna. I don't know if I should say the problem, but I'm gonna say the issue. The
Yeah,
issue is that in our community, in the black community, well, I'm gonna say in most communities, really, food is a form of comfort. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So it's like it's damn near hard to step away from those traditional. You know what I'm saying? Those traditional things that you've been raised on all your life. Like I know me for a fact, like ain't nothing like a motherfucking honey glazed ham, some macaroni and cheese, and you know what I'm saying, all that good shit. Like,
Mm.
you know what I'm saying? And I know we know it's not good, but it's something that we gotta, you know what I'm saying? We gotta start learning to wing ourselves away from that because everything, 90% of what we do is habitual.
yeah.
We only do it because we've been doing it all our lives. You know what I'm
Don't know
saying?
And
nothing
some of that
Like,
else.
stuff can form many diseases and cause y'all to be sick, like cancer, diabetes, um, whatever that shit called,
High blood
called
pressure.
yep.
hypertension. What else? Thyroid, hypothyroidism, and all that other stuff. Everybody need to go. You know,
I
everybody
don't.
need to go to the doctor and get checked and see what's
I'ma
your level.
feel. I'ma feel some type of way about saying this, but has anybody ever have y'all has chicken tasted different to y'all? For some reason,
Hey,
I eat chicken and
hey,
milk, chicken, milk, and egg like something. It just don't taste
Exactly
right
right.
no more.
let
Gotta
me tell
eat
you
healthy.
something. It's
I
a
eat a
post
salad
floating around
every day.
It's a post floating around Facebook right now about Chick-fil-A. It broke my heart.
Them
It
rabbit
broke
ass nuggets.
it broke my heart because the last few times that I have been to Chick-fil-A, it wasn't the chew wasn't right. And if you a food connoisseur like myself, you know when the chew ain't right, something ain't
Something
right.
ain't right.
You know what I'm saying?
It
Like
tastes
it
real
Some
was
they
really
sweet.
done added something or took
like
something out.
I ain't never in my life chewed on a piece of chicken nugget bubble gum. Like it was kind of rough and rubbery. Like it wasn't right. So even today, like on my lunch break, I was like, man, I don't even want no chicken. Like it really turned my stomach. You know what I'm saying? And Chick-fil-A is the place. Chicken is my go-to. Like I used to think you
Yes.
could never go wrong with chicken, bro. Like
No,
chicken was the
you
one
can
that.
never go wrong
Shit, when I'm
with
depressed, I love
chicken.
to go get some
But
fried chicken.
apparently it's a chicken shortage. Wings stop going to goddamn thighs,
Stop,
and
stop. What
then
the
you know what
hell?
I'm saying? Like they selling motherfucker. What is that 3D
I,
scan shit now that they doing?
I'm
Have you?
gonna tell y'all what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fry me some mushrooms. We're gonna eat some mushrooms. They more like chicken than the motherfucking real chicken.
I would love to eat some shrooms.
Hold on, wait
Oh,
now,
we
hold
ain't
on,
talking
hold
about
on,
the.
hold
Oh,
on,
we ain't
hold on,
talking
hold
about
on.
the same mushrooms. We ain't talking about the same mushroom.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Cause look, I ain't gonna lie. She had already had my nose turned up because I don't do mushrooms. But when you commented, my nose kind of went down. It was like he may be on something.
You can fry that shit like some
Let me
shit.
find out somebody making fried shrooms in here, getting everybody fucked up just for no reason. Pulling out the drive-through, peeling your skin off like an orange peel. Nigga, what kind of chicken is this? What kind of mushrooms? My
Yeah.
skin is
Man,
hot. Take it off.
I'll eat some greens any day. I eat a salad. Fuck you mean? I'll pick up
you
a
gotta
salad real
have it.
quick.
I gotta have that protein. I gotta have. You know what I'm saying? Like that
Some kind
steak,
of
that
meat.
chicken, that
Yeah,
something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'll go
cause it's
find
just
some
like.
turkey meat.
Cause
I could do
honestly, I'm gonna be
vegetables,
real with
but
you. Like when I eat a salad, like being that I don't eat tomatoes, I don't eat pickles. A lot of times I'm eating lettuce, cheese, and chicken. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm eating. That's really what I be eating. So it's like I don't know. I can't win for losing right now.
I
I
eat
can't
romaine.
can't afford
I
to
eat
detox.
romaine
I can't lose
salad.
no weight.
I eat romaine. I eat arugula. Everybody don't know what the hell that is, but romaine salad. I don't eat the fucking iceberg. That iceberg shit is nasty.
And that's what I heard too. I heard romaine is the way to go.
Yeah, romaine is wet spinach. Yeah,
Uh, and see, I like
Kale.
cabbage. Oh, cabbage is my shit, but I heard cabbages wasn't good for you.
God damn. Ain't
cabbage.
nothing good for us no more. Shit.
Baby, y'all better cook y'all some kale greens. What about sushi? Oh, you sushi?
I love sushi.
Oh,
I don't know what's y'all take on sushi?
I
I used to
mean,
work at
me
an Asian
personally,
place, so
I don't, I don't care for fish too much. Like even I a little bit drop. I grew up on the Mississippi Gulf Coast, so like fish was our, you know what I'm saying, was our, if shit, you either gonna eat the fish or you ain't gonna eat. So it's like I was, you know what I'm saying, that's what it was. Like, you know what I'm saying, that was I come from a neighborhood or a family of survivors, literally, you know what I'm saying. So my uncles are different men in the neighborhood, they'll go down to the water and fish, you know what I'm saying, and we'll have fish fries, and you know what I'm saying, or even when my mother and them, they was
Frog
playing their card
legs.
games up all night, drinking and all that, fish fries was, you know what I'm saying, was the comfort. So
hmm
I grew up hating fish. Like I grew up hating fish because I was forced to eat it, and I didn't like it really that much anyway. You know what I'm saying? So now, when it comes to sushi, my time in Japan, I was able to, you know, culturally divide. You know what I'm saying? Culturally get out there a little bit. I tried a few things in there, but it just never. Now, if it came to me, you know, surviving or you know what I'm saying, not surviving, I'm finna get down on some sushi. Give me all that yakisoba, all that. You know what I'm saying? But if I got a choice, nah.
I'm gonna say I'm
Yeah,
a fan of sushi.
they diluted a lot of stuff. They diluted, and Dr. Sabi
He's
said it's only so much stuff that you can eat and do with his what's that fasting,
yeah.
Dr. Sabi. Yeah,
With
it's
his, I guess
only
you'll
so
call it
much
his
stuff.
regimen.
Yeah, his regimens and fasting. It's only so much you can do. It's like you're limited on certain stuff. He give you the breakdown, but it's only certain shit, fruits and stuff that you eat that's
Yeah.
alkaline and acidic and all that other stuff.
Yeah. Now, and speaking of that, that's why there's another brother that I've been following for some years by the name of Yada. He's another one that does his own growing. He has a actual land. And now don't get me wrong, some of his stuff has really been like controversial. I guess that would be the right way to say it. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes he doesn't necessarily agree with Dr. Sebi. He respects Dr. Sebi to the utmost. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times he didn't agree with him. So that goes back to what we spoke about earlier. To about everything really doesn't have a right answer. You know what I'm
hmm
saying? Like it's a lot of times there's multiple answers to a certain situation. So with Dr. Sebi's listing, you know what I'm saying? It may not be fit for a particular person of a particular climate or a particular, you know what I'm saying, living area. Because a lot of times we don't realize our environment affects our being. So, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Us that live here in hot as bumfuck Texas, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna heal a little bit differently than somebody from, you know what I'm saying, the Northeast that deals with snowstorms and all that when it comes to possibly a heat stroke or anything like that. Now, their body may be able to withstand hypothermia a little bit longer than us because we're not equipped for it. So we gotta just you gotta really look at who you are and understand what's
Mm.
best for you. You know what I'm saying? Just I feel
Right.
like at this point, it don't hurt to try.
Like
Right.
Cat Williams said, get in tune with your star player. Get in tune with
Yeah,
your star
Kennedy
player.
dedicated point out something. Yeah, we're not supposed to eat meat. We supposed to eat like stuff that like growing stuff, like food, bread, water. We're supposed to
We're
eat that.
basically herbivores. Human beings, our teeth are more closely related to giraffes than a lion's teeth, who is supposed to be eating meat and carcasses and shit. What do we see giraffes eating? Trees, well, leaves, because yeah, they're in trees and they
Uh,
tall and they can reach up there. We can't. I can't reach up in no tree and eat the leaves off there. I ain't finna do that. But I will go get my ass a salad or something. I will go get my ass a salad because my teeth are like a giraffe's. I
I
was
eat,
going somewhere with that. Then I
I
got
eat any
lost.
vegetable.
I was following you too. I was following you. Then we kind of just.
It just
I eat
it was
any
a point in there
vegetable.
somewhere.
I eat any vegetable, put it together in a salad. I eat that, but it started to get where meat ain't even good no more for everybody. And then meat is forming mucus in our body, so that's why it
Hmm.
comes down to where we have to detox. And then, COVID, people not taking care, taking that precaution as far as in keeping yourself healthy. You know what I'm saying? Because some people that's overweighted, diabetic, and um have some type of sickness, some type of illness. I ain't gonna say disease because we ain't supposed to say disease. It's supposed to be dis-ease, but we ain't supposed to be saying that. So
Mm.
it's really not a disease. It's a man-made disease.
It's a like you said, it's a dis-ease. Something ain't easy in your body. Something your spirit saying this ain't easy right here. Mm-mm.
But if your
Real.
spirit, I believe if your energy, your vibes, and your frequency is right, you align yourself, you will not get as sick as other people. I
As a
believe.
person who is lower vibration.
Yeah,
And
lower
that
vibration.
goes back to the mentality of the mind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This right here, this
Fucking
thing
powerful.
dangerous. This thing
Yeah,
dangerous.
I
And
believe
this is
like
dangerous to the point where we carry it. It's ours, and we only understand what 10% of it.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We've only been
There's a
able to crack open
90%
somebody
that we ain't
else's
even
and
touched.
understand 10% of it.
yeah, like
We don't
me.
even know it's ours, and we don't even know how to use it, bro.
We could
We gotta
telepathically
align
connect.
ourselves.
We
When we
could
align
telepathically
ourselves,
talk to
it'll be
people.
much better. When we align ourselves, it'll be much better. Like meditate. People say meditation. Y'all should meditate. Yes, the fuck you should.
Yes. Yes, you should. That calms your body down. That calms your mind down. That gives you peace. That passes all
You can
understanding.
think when you meditate. You can think when you meditate.
I like to say praying is talking to God. Meditating is listening to God. You can pray and talk to him all you want to, but if you ain't sitting down listening to what the fuck he got to tell you, you're gonna miss it. So yeah, you can pray,
Boy, you
but you
know
also need
what?
to meditate too.
That boy, goddamn, you just spit some shit there. Goddamn.
Hey,
That right
I'm
there,
getting
that's
pretty
some
hot
real
up
shit.
here.
And I'm saying that from the aspect of I'm not I don't consider myself religious. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that knows me know I don't play into those games because that politics and religion is one and the same to me. You know what I'm saying? It's really they
Yeah,
are, you know what I'm saying? But that's another episode. That's another episode right there. We
yeah, that's
go
another episode. And he's cannabis. I
Coach,
mean, culture creator. He was like asking what
what
meditation
kind
can
of
you do.
you can go on YouTube and basically just
Binary
look up
beats,
meditation music. You can
binary beats, binary
yep.
beats. They have good what frequency?
They have like different meditations on there where you can like basically for anything, just look up what you need fixed in your life, what you need to meditate on. If you're worried
They got
about your
the
wealth,
chakras.
there's yep, chakra systems. You can meditate on abundance. You can meditate and make yourself healthy again. Sit there and think what's going on in my body and let your body talk to you. Sit there and talk to your body and let your body tell you, nigga, I don't like eating chicken no more. So can you stop eating chicken and you'll stop getting sick? Now I ain't saying the meditation will happen like that,
I
but
don't, I don't like the fact that you had to use chicken as an example, but I understand where you're coming from.
I couldn't help it because it's unapologetically black, and we all know black people love chicken. It hurts my
Chicken wings
soul
and
to eat chicken and
macaroni and
feel a funny
cheese.
taste, huh?
So
Chicken
like,
macaroni and
oh man, damn man, that just like y'all just took my whole fun sway. Now I don't even really know how to show out in the kitchen no more because chicken was my avenue. Chicken and spaghetti, like you can't go wrong with them two. Like, damn.
But here's a trick, though.
I
Here's a
didn't say
trick.
nothing about the chicken.
Here's a trick, though. Because we are so powerful, because our minds are so fucking powerful, You raise yourself up to the highest vibration, none of that shit will get to you. You will literally tune in, like you will literally make that shit tune into your frequency as you're preparing it, as you're cooking it. You can make that tune into your frequency and it helps you. You can take that in and it helps you instead of it being negative, trying to be negative. You tune that shit out.
You
Bam,
know,
boom.
most of the shit that we
So
eat make us like angry, mad, sad, and all that shit because it got all that shit up in there chemically.
So
It's
let me
like,
ask you this then: how for those that are watching right now, I know people probably asking this question too because I'm interested. Y'all put me on game. But how often do you recommend meditating? Like, what is is it when need be? Is it along the same lines as prayer? Because that little cliche that you used earlier, I like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you pray, you talking to God, but when you meditate, you listening. Like that's real. Like you
I
allow
would
the universe
say
to get within
I
you.
would say meditate in the morning, early in the morning. You get up, meditate in the morning, and then when it's time for you to go to sleep or so, you meditate at night because sometimes like you want to rest well when you sleep. You want to rest well when you sleep. So meditate is good.
and
Um,
it doesn't have to be long and drawn out.
no, it could
Five,
be
you can do
like 5 minutes of
5 minutes
your time.
just
5 minutes.
sitting there, just sitting there and just observing yourself, observing your surroundings, observing your thoughts, and just letting
Keelan
them go.
said
Don't
three
try to
six
control
nine method.
anything. Don't try to just
Yeah,
and
we
let it
Keelan,
finna
how
go.
the
find that.
three
What?
six nine method work?
We finna find out. This is what we here for. For those that don't know, we finna find out. Cause I don't
I
know.
want to
I'm
know. I
finding
want to
out
know
just
about
like
the three
yeah.
six nine method.
Me too,
But
because I
yeah, yeah, I will. I love meditating. I mean, it keeps me on my day. Keeps me like I'm cool. I got enough energy. Can
mm-hmm.
nobody fuck with me?
Because you done already meditated, put your vibes where it needed to be, and you relaxed and shit. So when motherfuckers coming at you, like I'm protected. I have a whole protection bubble against you. Stay away from me,
Okay.
negative energy. I'm already good. I
Okay.
woke up at 5 this morning,
Daily
meditating,
affirmations
getting
comes
in.
from Tesla's method. And Colin dropping some gems. So this is what it
Yep.
says right here. Like I went to Google, of course, like I said earlier, don't trust don't rely on the internet, but the internet is a useful tool. You know what I'm saying? Like I took what
Guided
Colin
meditation.
said and I went to YouTube. Now I'm finna verify based on what they both have said. So this is how you do research, people. For those that don't like, well, I don't know where to start. All I see is people sharing shit. Well, no, this is how you research. So Google actually says one method says to initiate your manifestation 3 times in the morning, amplify it 6 times in the afternoon, and complete it 9 times in the evening. That basically means you should write your manifestations down 3 times in the morning, 6 times in the afternoon, and 9 times in the evening. Colin, give me a thumbs up if I'm right.
He
Colin,
gonna give
Colin,
you a
he
thumbs
probably
up.
say, look, he gonna give me one in a minute.
I'll give it to you.
You know that? Mm-hmm.
So I mean, that right there for anybody that's wondering, that sounds like a simple process. It's just what we talked about earlier about being habitual. You got to make stuff
Mm-hmm.
a habit. You know what I'm saying? Once you start making it a habit, it
A part of your
becomes
life.
something else becomes another habit. You know what I'm saying? You change it into something that's beneficial.
He said that's correct. Kaylin said that's correct.
Yeah, yeah. Good. I just moved. But
Exactly. It's like
when you're meditating, you don't get sick as much.
because you ain't
So
as worried about shit, and worry puts physical things in your body. Carrying all that emotional shit turns into physical shit. That's when motherfuckers start getting tumors and cancers and shit. Let that
yeah.
stress and worry go.
All right, guys, we're about to wrap it up. Please watch us again. Tune in and Roku, and
Roku.
Roku, YouTube, and Facebook Live on Coaches Creators. We're about to wrap it up. See us Monday at 8 again. Peace.
Appreciate Ross for coming, being our special guest today. You dig?
Most definitely, most definitely. I will be back. I will be back.
Oh, and quick, let me get a quick shout out to Crab's Peak. That's my 9 to 5. They let me off early every Monday so I can be here. Shout out to them. Shout out to them. It's an
All
Great
right.
Asian
stuff.
woman. Her
Great
name is
stuff.
Julie. They got some good seafood too. There we go.
Ah,
Bye,
that's
y'all.
a big.
Peace out, folks.